Hey guys, it's Ellie with CrossFit Odyssey, and I wanted to tell you I am here at Kinetic Chain. They are our sports doctors and chiropractors. If you don't know much about Kinetic Chain, they are at Fondren and Greenville Avenue, right next to CrossFit Dallas Central. These guys have been working on John Mariotti and myself for about the whole 5 years we've been in business. In fact, John would tell you that he would not have made it to the CrossFit Games the 3 times that he has been if it hadn't been for these guys here. So I'm going to come in here and show you what the kind of thing that we get done here. When I was in Mexico on my vacation, I slipped on the cement floor. They have those, you come off the beach and your feet are all sandy, so you wash your feet in a little bin, and then you walk onto the patio, and it has that real super slick floor. And I slipped on the floor and I fell, and I caught myself kind of like this, and I jammed my shoulder that was already having some issues, and I jammed my left wrist. So I came here the other day and they checked me to see if I had broken my wrist, and I think that I did not break it, but it's still hurting. So they're gonna do a little bit of follow-up work today, and I'm gonna let you guys see some of the stuff that they do for us and for our athletes. So this is Luke. He's working on my arm.
Whoa, what's going on here?
So this is what I like to do, is kind of have young, cute guys work on my arms.
We're
Is what we're
breaking
working
up
on?
the adhesions in the fascial layer.
Okay,
She told me not to bruise her because she got a hot date tomorrow night.
I do. So, what is fascia?
Fascia is the layer in between the skin and the muscle that keeps everything together.
Okay.
And when we move and tear, adhesions pop up, and that's what leaves these marks when we break up the adhesion.
See the lovely, awesome. And this is Chris. Say hi.
Hello.
So Chris is going to work on my shoulder. So I have a slightly torn supraspinatus, which is rather, yeah. So he's going to work that shoulder. Okay, tell me what a supraspinatus is, Chris.
It is one of the rotator cuff muscles, which runs basically from the top of the scapula through the humerus and attaches near the biceps tendon in the front.
Okay.
So we'll be working through that and the rest of the supporting musculature. Relax that right there. We'll hit the needles next time.
Ooh, yay. Okay. The needles are the interesting part.
Good. Round one done.
Really quick, check out those shoes. So we talk about skeletal, muscular, and neuropathy. What does that mean?
Basically, we assess all 3 aspects, and so you've got, structural, and that's kind of where the adjustment comes in, or kind of manipulation through the joints. We can realign that. Musculature, obviously doing some of the tissue work like this, we approach and try to reset or balance out those muscles. Then the neurological effects, is typically the repatterning that we do, some of the exercises to help kind of set in or retrain the body on how to move most effectively.
Okay.
Without any compensations and using the proper muscles to do the right movements.
So I wanted to say one last little thing about the use of sports doctors and chiropractors. A lot of people think that in order to go to one of these doctors, you need to be an athlete, and that could be further from the truth. The number one injury that I see in my gym is from people sitting at a desk too long, or sitting on their couch too long, or traveling too much, so they end up with lower back pain, tight hips, tight shoulders, and injuries like that. Those are the injuries that plague the majority of us on a daily basis, and we don't give enough credence to that and what it can do to our bodies. So if you are experiencing some pain in your body, go get it checked out. Go to a gym, go see if you can work it out. That always gets better the more you focus on it and take care of it. Take care of your bodies.